Chicago Bears Central. C-Dubb Bobby, the whole team's in the building. We got a post-game show about the Bears beating the Seahawks 27-11. Who stood out? What do we think about the offensive line? Did Justin Fields leave with his life intact? We'll talk about all that and more on today's Chicago Bears Central.
Now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
All right, fellas, listen, the first 3 games of this game, that it did not look good, bro. I was worried that Justin Fields was going to lose his life in the preseason game. Like, that offensive line was basically like, hey, he must have not paid for their meal or something, because them boys was just letting people run in freely towards him at the beginning of this game. Even though, hey, Justin Fields, what I will say, he showed some poise. He did get the ball away in a lot of situations that could have been sacks or turnovers. He got the ball away. He threw it towards the out of bounds. He did make proper decisions in pressure, I would say, but you don't want to see him in pressure that much. What do you guys think about that part of this game?
Oh man, that was pretty scary in those first 3 snaps of the game, man.
Yeah.
Man, that was immediate pressure. It wasn't like, he was holding the ball. He didn't get a chance to make one read, dude. They was in his face. But luckily, he showed some poise that I'm really going to applaud. And he didn't make a mistake, man. No turnovers for Justin Fields. But they did make up for it after a couple snaps.
Yeah,
like the last couple snaps. Man, you seen the bootlegs? Hey, Nagy, did you see the bootlegs? They ran like 3-4 straight bootlegs, Nagy. That's all you had to do, Brody. Damn.
Yeah, I do like the play calling in this one, even the third down plays. There's a lot of things in the play calling that I did like. It just really, the offensive line at times did not stand up for those offensive sets to get seen through. But overall, did like the play calling. I did like Justin Fields' decision making in pressure. I think he still needs to get the ball off just a little bit faster. But with that being said, we didn't get any turnovers, anything like that. Bobby, what do you think about it?
Man, you would have thought that boy was about to call the game like Adam Sandler did in The Longest Yard when the lion stood up on his head. But overall, I'm with both of y'all, man. Good. Me, I was like, damn, they came out quick play action. Let's get Cole Kmet up in there. Came out doing their thing, moving. Oh, we gonna bootleg this way. I would say the first few plays was definitely a little rocky. We was a little nervous. I'm like, damn, oh my God. But it seemed like the offensive line started to, at least get a little, I guess, a rhythm, if that's what you want to call it. But overall, it was still pretty damn good in the beginning. And I love the play calling. Get the man to where he can get comfortable and make decisions. And shout out to Justin Fields, man. Look, sometime, me personally, I want him to be like, just take an extra second in the pocket. But you can't be mad at the damn decision that he make when he's like, nope, I don't like it. I'm going to check down. So, but overall, I think it was solid because to me, that shows a step forward. I think as time go on, he will take that extra second in the pocket before he makes a throw downfield. But it was good to see that he'd be like, no, I don't like it. Let me just check it down to my running back, and then we'll just move on to the next play. So shout out to them, and shout out to Luke Getsy with the play calling. That was pretty solid.
Shout out. You mentioned Cole Kmet. So Cole Kmet, 2 receptions in this one, 31 yards, keeping that solid yard per reception that he had. Still no touchdowns. They didn't really get in the end zone, in the red zone while he was out there. But listen, that boy, Cole, I don't know what they've been feeding him. He must have been eating some stuff that's been eating. That boy is big, bro. Like seriously, him and Held Sumu must have been working out together. That boy is, listen, man.
Hey, listen, man. Cole Kmet is a different player, like physically and emotionally, bro. Like, did you see him after the first catch? You see how pumped up and psyched he was? I didn't see none of that last season. None of it. I'm like, oh, this is a different guy right here. And he catching the ball with hands.
And small sample size, right? So let me be clear there. But it seems like he maintained his speed while putting on considerable weight. That boy's going to be dangerous this season.
I think so, man. Go ahead.
My guy made me feel more comfortable about that 1,000 yards this year. I'm locking it in now, goddamn. 1,000 yards Cole Kmet.
Oh, you see a little motivation.
You feel me?
Okay.
I know it just as Haize, you mentioned it, short sample size, but I just feel like bro, it's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be play action, bootlegs. We're gonna run, we're gonna dump it off to tight end. And I feel like this guy, he gonna show up. So give me the 1,000 yards, lock it in. If we fail, we fail, but I'm gonna lock it in. So I'm
Hey,
locked.
he was
listen,
bouncing. Go ahead.
Demond rocking with you. He said not Gronk, but Gronk light. I like that. I like that a lot.
bro, I like
listen,
that.
I take it.
Listen, I tell you what, there's going to be at least a couple of plays where somebody try to tackle Cole Kmet and he got a head of steam and he just going to run right through people. And I can't wait.
Bro, did you see him bouncing off those tacklers off on that first play? He was just bouncing off of them. Like, bro, he is like the Terminator, bro. Like
when I play football, right? There's this on this specific team. Hazelwood, he's played at Hazelwood Central. Anyone who's from St. Louis, they'll know what that means. This boy was the most corn-fed white boy ever in the world, but he was fast as shit too. I hated seeing that motherfucker run towards me. That's what Cole Kmet. He put me in PTSD mode. I used to hate playing against. He would tackle me every single time, and I'd be like, "Listen, I'm good on that shit." But yeah, shout out to Cole Kmet for looking like a monster. But we gotta talk about the rookie who made his debut, Velus Jones, in this game. Man. On the special teams, the punt returns, 2 punt returns for 47 yards overall, averaging 23.5. Listen, come on, man. I know we talked about the punter a lot, and he didn't do as good this game, but Velus showed out on the special teams. What do you guys think?
Oh, man, 2 words: dynamic and explosive. That's best describes Velus Jones Jr., man. You can line him up. Just get this kid the ball in his hands. Line him up back there catching punts. He gonna make a play, man. He's so damn explosive. He's so shifty, dude. I remember one swing pass, really quick. One swing pass where it looked like the defender had all the leverage. One juke move, he got 6 yards. I'm like, oh yeah, this kid right here, he's gonna be a beast, and he's gunning for that third position.
Fast, bro.
Yes,
bruh. He's fast. Bobby, is Velus Jones faster than you, brother?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hold on. I ain't that slow though, goddamn. I ain't that slow though, you know. You feel me? But man, shout out to him because on that punt return, it was one cut, we gone.
Gone.
For real.
Bro.
We gone. It was one cut, we gone. Bro. I was like, oh, hold on.
Hey,
bro, what was up with number 45? What was he doing in front of Velus Jones Jr., who was leading Velus Jones?
Bro, he couldn't react fast enough. He probably didn't think that Velus Jones was that fast, bro. I'll tell you what.
For real.
Hey, man, that dude is quick. But Pops is in the building. My dad's in here. You know, I was gonna shout out dad when he leaves. He says, but Siemian looked really good behind any line. Hope Fields gets more snaps with top O-line in preseason game 3. That is a good point. Siemian has looked good, and he's looked a little bit quicker to make decisions. He looked a little bit more comfortable in the pocket as well. I don't know if it's the play call. I don't know if it's the scheme. I don't know what it is. But Siemian, I'll tell you what, as a backup quarterback, I'm not mad at having him behind Justin Fields because he has looked really good in his time. I mean, he scored he's way more touchdowns than Fields. Now he has played way more possessions than Fields as well, but he's looked good.
I think he's played solid. He's going to be a solid backup for us, no doubt about it. He's plays a great 2 games already, just a great game
for sure.
Yeah, man, he definitely been doing his thing, looking real solid out there. So good for him. Hopefully, he just continue to help my boy Justin Fields because we know who gonna be the future. Because I believe my boy gonna be the future. We're gonna lock it in. We're gonna lock that one in too. We locking it in all night. Goddamn. Let's go.
Okay. All right. We gotta talk about our boy Jack Sanborn in this game. Again, tied for leading the team in tackles today. No sacks, no turnovers, nothing like that. But listen, if anybody has any more questions on if he's gonna make the roster, yes. Should he get some snaps with the? I want to see him out there with the starters in preseason game 3. Just go ahead and throw him out there. Let's see what he got. What do you guys think?
Man, you got to, man. This dude seen this opportunity and he just grabbed it, dude. He ain't playing with nobody. He around the ball. He going all out. I just love Jack Sanborn, Joe. Yeah, I'm with Haize. Put him with the first team. Let's see what he can do. Maybe he'd be better with the first team, bro.
Look,
5 solo tackles, 7 tackles overall. Him, Keys, and Joe Thomas all had 7 tackles, but he 5 solo tackles in this game, man. No QB hits, nothing like that. Team only had 8 QB hits overall in this game, 3 sacks. Jack Sanborn's playing his butt off. Go ahead, Bob.
Bro, if they don't get this kid on this team, I'm personally tweeting the Chicago Bears. Goddamn. What are y'all thinking? Because, like, look, undrafted, got something to prove. Look, 7 tackles in total. The man definitely knows where he needs to be. He definitely been playing, some good football. And that's all you want to see. We know the expectations. We still got Roquan over there, keying on the damn sideline. So let him continue to key on the sideline. It's either trade him or sign him. We tired of playing around. Look, we ain't got time for that. But
I got a
give
third
my man
option.
a slot.
I'm petty, right? I'm petty. And they show polls a lot in the box, taking his notes, things like that. At this point, I would look Roquan Smith dead in his face. Are you signing the contract? No, stay your black ass at home. That's it. Like, don't even come. We're like, what you out here laughing with us for? You having so much fun? Put some pads on. You not putting no pads on? Keep your black ass with them big ass teeth at home, bro. Come on, man. Come on, what you doing?
With the plastic glasses. With the plastic glasses.
Come on, man. Get them veneers, bro. Come on. You got them horse teeth, bro. Come on. I'm really listen. You guys know I started off completely in support of Roquan Smith in this. Everything that's come out since then, I was saying pay that man. Now I say kick that man in the nuts and send him home. I don't want to see come on, fam. What you smiling about? What you happy about? You're not helping your team, bro. You should be getting fined. You lucky that the Bears don't want to set a precedent and they're not fining you. Believe me, if Ryan Poles was in his second or third year as GM, he would definitely be getting fined. But they're trying to smooth it over. You came out with your little release and stuff like that. But listen, at this point, that horse tooth motherfucker needs to sign it, play football, or go. Just go, bro. Just go, man.
Hey, hold on, Haize. This ain't Jordan Crawford. Chill.
Listen. Hey, you ever seen a dead body?
Oh, yes, sir.
Go look at Jordan Crawford.
Seen it the
other day. But go ahead, man.
Hey, Roquan got to play this year, right? He on contract for this year, correct?
Yes. $9 million.
Forget it. Just let him play. If he gonna sit out, let him sit out. That's it. Stop playing with him, Joe.
Fine him. Listen, and I would franchise him next year. Listen, you're gonna be looking at my face for a long time because at this point now, Petty GM has come out. Ryan Petty. I need Ryan Poles to touch in with his petty side because listen, this Roquan drama. Listen, we're not even here for that. Let's talk more football. Because I'm about to go in some places that people ain't on this show haven't seen me go into yet. This is not bull central. I'm trying to keep it maintained, but. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's talk about the rushing game a little bit in this one. 117 yards overall from our running backs in this one. 1 touchdown. What did you think about the running game and how, again, Tuggle, 12 carries with the most, 41 yards on those carries. Evans had 8 carries for 39. Ebner had 9 carries for 29. But what did you think about the scheme overall in the running game and how the players played?
Oh, I just love the scheme of the running game. And I also just want to call out one player, Ebner. He reminds me so much of David Montgomery. They like mirror players. They got like the same style of running to me. He is a little bit younger, and I think he's a little bit faster than David Montgomery. But I think they the same type of running back. And I just love this kid, dude. David Montgomery, you need to get out there because I ain't seen you in a long time. That's why I'm disrespecting you, bro. I don't want to disrespect you. I just got to see David on the field, bro. I got to.
I'm gonna just say that was the best strong suit today. That run game, it looked like it's gonna be potent. It's gonna look like it's gonna be solid. Look like it's gonna be real nice. I want to see. I'm with you, C-Dubb. Abner, he looks pretty damn good, man. He looked like that third string running back that we're gonna need. But man, I want to see what the Bears can scheme up for him. Luke Gessie, what can you scheme up for him to get him in a pass game, get him in an open field, and see if he can make some people miss and get a 15-yard run on the sideline, 20-yard pass catch on wheel route, something like that. Let's see that. But I know that strong suit, man, and it's definitely gonna be run heavy. And I think that at least the offensive line looking like they can at least push some people off the line, which is pretty damn good. So.
Yeah, they did a good job run blocking. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. And one thing that I do want to talk about as well, because I did give him some crap last game. Tevin Jenkins looked good out there today.
Man, I wanted to get there.
Yeah, like Tevin Jenkins looks solid, and you know he played right tackle primarily. I think in college, moving over to the right guard, made position for him. So you know, I mean, we'll see what happens. Oh, hold on, we got a guest. We got a guest coming into the show. Roquan Smith has stepped in the building. He said he has something to holler at us about. Hey, oh man. Hey, listen, Roquan, what's up, fam? Hey, bro, what's going on, bro?
What?
Shout out to Roquan Smith for coming through. Oh, David Kaplan came through too. What's up, Cap? What's going on?
What up, boy?
Oh no, this is my Haize.
My boy just went crazy. My boy just went crazy.
Oh man, that came from nowhere, bro. That was GOAT right there.
Yeah, that boy came out of nowhere. Shout out Roquan.
That was GOAted,
Hey,
bro.
stop
He
PPing
brought
on
that
the
melted
sideline,
ass,
boy.
that melted ass candle on the screen.
Shout out for Roquan
real.
Smith coming up, kicking it with the Chicago Bears Central family.
You
We
feel me?
appreciate that, brother.
Man,
But I do want to
look.
pick up on what you guys said about Tristan Ebner. I always call the man Tristan, but I respect him. Tristan Ebner, the speed, the change in direction, the elusiveness, everything with what he's going to be in the passing game coming out of the backfield. I think this is going to be a big year for Tristan Ebner. I think having three running backs that all offer kind of similar things, but in different ways as well. Like it could be a very versatile, like running back core that we have. We still have not seen Blasingame. Has he played as a single down
I
yet?
don't know. I ain't seen it.
I think he played last game.
Because
They
to
had
me,
some
like
tweets.
you brought in a fullback for the first time in so many years. Like I hope that they do have plans for him also in the running game and passing game as well. But I'll tell you what, Tristan Ebner, it looks like he may be a steal for sure.
I agree with that
Definitely.
100%, man. That kid is
Definitely.
hungry.
Definitely.
That kid is
And I
hungry.
gave you some smoke, Tevin Jenkins. Good. You had a rough 2-3 plays and then you cleaned it up. So respect to you, man. You showed up.
I said it on one of the episodes, one of the daily episodes, is that Tevin Jenkins, I think he maybe what happened this offseason was the fire under him that he needed, hearing the doubt and the criticism thrown from him from fans and everything else, because they moved him to right guard. He came back into practice from being out with the mystery injury or whatever was going on. And he's worked himself. Being at that right guard seems like it's going to work for him. And hey, listen, shout out to him. Like, I did not want to see the Bears trade him. As much as I was down on him at times, I don't want to see the Bears trade him. He was a second round pick that still has a bunch of potential, and hopefully that potential is starting to come along, because he did look really good, especially in the run game. And so
Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. Tevin Jenkins, you did a good job. Let's keep it up. On to the next game, big dog.
You definitely did your thing.
Definitely.
Borum, I don't know. I give it an average performance for Borum. I feel like he made some good ones and then there was some bad ones. I was like, hold on, what you doing? But I wouldn't say it was horrible. I would say, let's continue to take a step forward. In Chicago Bears, let's solidify this damn lineup now. Like, I feel like it's enough film, enough in-game film, enough practice and film. Let's solidify this lineup so these guys can start building, some continuity within each other, start getting, familiar with each other, get familiar with the calls, start to know what Justin feels like, learn what the damn coaching staff needs from them, and then we could just progress in the right direction. It's we got to be done with this swapping in and out shit.
The experimenting.
I
understand that they were doing it to try to find the best combinations and things, but like you said, at this point, I think you hopefully you've seen enough tape, you know exactly what's going to happen, because we do need to, because so they can grow in the roles, especially like a player like Jenkins. If you're moving him to be a right guard, he needs to just let him stay in there, let him go through the growing pains. Like, unless he gets Justin Fields killed out there, then let him go through that growing pains so they can grow and develop in that role. We signed two veterans and then those two veterans are going to have the spots that they need to have and stuff like that. But really, when it all boils down to it, the young players, we have a lot of young players on this offensive line. For them to truly grow, I think you just got to ride with them, give them the confidence to say, hey, you're the guy. We're going to go through you with the growing pains and things like that. But we're at that point now where we need to just solidify that offensive line.
Hey, man, the season 3 weeks away or something like that. Come on now. Let's get it to fuck together.
Yeah, man. WHC brings this up. He says, hey, only 3 penalties tonight. Impressive. We talked about the discipline a lot in that first preseason game. Bobby, I'm gonna come to you first on this one. Were you still as happy with that aspect of the game, or do you think they need to tighten some things up with the discipline?
I think it was pretty damn good, man. A lot of the times I feel like the first team starters that came out, they did solid. And then on the flip side, the Seattle Seahawks, we seen what happens when you got your starters in that undisciplined.
Yeah.
False start penalties in crucial moments, holding penalties in crucial moments, just a bunch of stupid stuff. So shout out to Eberflus for that, because like I said from last year, that team was undisciplined. It was too much club dub or whatever the hell they called it, and not enough action on the field. You know what I'm saying? We love dub club or whatever it was called at one point, but it got old. You know what I'm saying? It was just that old meal that you was tired of eating. It got old. So,
bro,
shout out to Eberflus.
Hey, I want to say this. I just love that it was 3 penalties only this game. It just shows the culture. You could just look at that team and sell that it's better than a team that we had last year. Head and shoulders better. You see 5 players around the ball trying to make a tackle every play. Man, dude, this team, they gonna surprise a lot of people, dude, just by the culture that the coach and Ryan Poles set. And I'm giving Ryan Poles some nods. Like, I like what he got. He got these guys really hustling and playing hard, even though it's preseason. I like the way they play out there. They play hard. You're gonna have to play to beat the Bears. You're gonna have to play.
You damn right. And I would say the talent was better last year, but you definitely could tell the discipline is there for sure. These guys is running to the ball carrier. Yes. Ain't nobody sitting there waiting or taking their time to get to the runner. These guys running. So that's a good thing on Eberflus and the coaching staff.
Another rookie that made his debut today, Kyler Gordon. Didn't do much out there. Didn't have much opportunity to. But what did you guys see anything in there that you want to talk about at all?
Nah, Kyler. I think he just out there just broke a sweat. It wasn't really nothing too wild for me. Like next game
really
probably
wasn't much to break down. Like
nah. He actually made a couple mistakes, but that was his first time playing.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Bobby.
I give y'all that. I did like when they called a corner blitz for him though, from the slot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think that'll be something good. And then I like that Eberflus and Allen Williams is getting that safety blitz in there, because once Briscoe get in there and start, if you don't get that ball out your hands, you're gonna get popped. So I like the the way that they mixing it up and stuff like that. So
for sure,
but not too much from overall. Not nothing too much from Gordon, but it's okay, man. He still got ways to go.
First of all, my dad is hilarious. Coach looks like he smelled shit no matter the outcome of the play. I mean, you're not wrong.
Facts, though. I mean, is it not facts? Every time they show
that whole, it's not impressed. Like that's just put that underneath him every time. I'm not impressed. Like that's all he looked like. Now he may have been, but hey, he's taking every mental note. I guarantee you, when they go back into practice, he's gonna be like, "Hey man, you missed this assignment. You did this. You did that. You didn't do this." Listen, shout out to Flus, man. That's all I got to say.
I like Flus, man.
Listen, like I said before, and I always say this just in case. I hope this doesn't go the way of Matt Nagy. We loved Matt Nagy that first season.
First season turned up. Dub Club or whatever the fuck it's called. Turned.
But he the exact opposite of Nagy. Like Nagy all extra and shit. And Eberflus like, yeah, that's a nice play. That was nice. That was cool.
That was nice. But you could have killed him. You could have. You didn't take his head off, but you did a pretty good play. Baki in the building. First off, if y'all don't follow Baki, go follow Baki. Baki says Kyler actually caused a fumble with peanut punch. We just couldn't recover it. Well, all right, there you go.
Fair enough.
All right, Baki.
Can't argue with that.
Baki be on it.
Hey, why he couldn't catch Geno Smith? Why he couldn't catch Geno Smith?
Bro, like, okay, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something about Geno, right? Like have you ever seen somebody so happy and content with just not reaching their potential at all? Do you remember the potential around Geno Smith when he first came in the NFL?
It was crazy.
sir. You are so right. He's so
It's like-
complacent, bro.
It's like he came in and he was like, "Hey man, listen."
Check.
And that's what it is. I'm going to still get paid. I'm going to sit on this bench. I got to back up one of the best quarterbacks in the league for so long, and I'm going to keep doing my thing. The pine is where I sit. They said during the game too, like Geno Smith played. He got like 4 starts in the last 5 years, which is crazy.
That's crazy.
But I just
as
remember
hell.
Geno Smith like what he was looked to be when he first came in there. But shout out to Geno Smith.
West Virginia, right?
Yeah, West Virginia. It's
the
drafted
same
in the
thing with
second
Chase
round, I believe,
Daniels.
too.
It's the same thing with Chase Daniels. Remember,
Yeah.
they kind of, I wouldn't say they hyped him up as much as Geno, but they
didn't
kind of
hype
hyped
him
him
too
up
much,
out of
but yeah.
Mizzou. You know what I'm saying? Out of
Yeah.
Mizzou. Then that boy he sat back and he making his money. The man's still a backup.
Didn't they change? Didn't for Whiting he turned to tight end? Wasn't he a tight end for a while too, Chase Daniels?
I don't think
they tried
that'd
to
be
change his
crazy.
position. I could have sworn they tried to
That'd
change
be
his position at
crazy.
one point in time.
Oh, hell no. Chase Daniels
have to
can't
look
play
that
tight
up.
end, bro.
He's slow as
Chase,
hell.
listen, Chase, say what you will, but Chase Daniels in college football was the man at Mizzou.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. That's
like
why
Chase
he
Daniels
a
was
bit
the
hyped.
man at Mizzou, bro. Like,
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
bro, he was a bit hyped.
he used to run. He used to run that play action like it was no tomorrow. Like
Yes.
Chase Daniels was a good college quarterback, bro.
Yes, sir.
Bobby says, all I want to know is how the hell do ESPN watch teams like the Seahawks and still can say the Bears will be the worst team in the league?
Oh, you know who the Seahawks reminded me of? Us from last year. That was us. They was getting penalties. They get a long play.
You know who they reminded me of? The little Giants in the first game that they played when they didn't even know how to play football. But I've said this on the basketball channel. I say this all the time. With ESPN, they pick a narrative before the season starts, and they will literally keep that going no matter what happens. The Bears could win 5. It's not going to happen, but the Bears could win 5 games in a row, and I guarantee you ESPN is going to be like, oh, they're still going to lose the next 11. They still are going to have the worst record in the NFL. What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on.
I agree.
Because they definitely, Booger McFarlane. I don't even know why your mama named you Booger. But you talking about we going to be the worst team in the NFL?
Bro, Mike Davidson
anyway.
points out this good one. They still had their starting O-line in during the third quarter, and they're starting in a lot of their starting defensive line as well. Listen, bro.
Yeah, they was like to say that they was killing themselves, but I think Bears had a lot to do with that.
Exactly. Steve-O in the building says, after the second preseason game, I can say things we need to work on is our zone coverage, O-line consistency, better third down calls, and small little discipline things. I like it that you said small little because the discipline is good overall. Now, the third down calls, I was much more happy with the third down calls in this game than I was before. Could it still be a work in progress? Yeah. Let's see what it looks like in real games with everyone out there. But yeah, I couldn't argue that at all. Like, yeah, there's still definitely some things that could be better on the third down calls, but I was much happier with it than what I was in that first preseason game.
Absolutely.
Oh damn, Steve-O, you talking about that one play when dude was just wide open, them two defensive backs didn't know who to guard on the sideline over there. You talk about one play, they had one bad play, Steve-O. Damn, Steve.
Hey, Steve-O is a football. That boy knows football.
Yeah.
Trenton Gill in this game. What did you guys think about we walked away from the first preseason game very impressed with the punter Trenton Gill. What did you guys think about him in this game?
He fell back to reality. No, I'm just playing. He still did good, man. He just wasn't spectacular like he was last game, but he still was good, man. He still was
Man, I would, bro. When bro came on, I'm like, oh, that my boy. I got hyped for a punter. Goddamn, must have been a drink, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He came back down, but it's okay, man. I think he still got an opportunity to continue to do what he's doing, get better, learn from his mistakes. Like everybody else got an opportunity to do the same damn thing. So we good. Come on, Trenton. Let's do the damn thing.
Listen. Trenton Gill still got a leg on him, bro. Like hey,
you
man, listen. They probably told him, like, hey, man, listen, you giving away too much of the sauce. Don't kick the ball like that again in preseason game.
Yeah, bro.
We're gonna wait and save it. But yeah.
For the Niners, baby. For the Niners.
That's
Let's
wild.
get it.
All right. Anybody else stood out to you guys in this game or anything that you want to talk about?
Oh, did anybody stood out? Trevor Siemian, we went over him.
Pause.
He was pretty good.
Don't Geno Smith look like the meth head son of Dave Chappelle? Come on, bro.
Oh,
What are we
Steve.
doing, man? That's deep, bro.
What you want,
That's
Steve-O?
deep.
Steve-O on
That's
demon
deep.
time, goddamn.
That's wild, bro. What were you saying, though? See, you were about to get into some actual analysis. I saw that comment. I had to put it on the screen. I'm sorry, brother. I didn't even
It's
throw
all
off
good.
your point, man. Go ahead.
I don't really think nobody stood out. Just Cole Kmet was probably the best. He the one that really impressed me this game. Cole Kmet. I've been on him really hard because he never scores touchdowns, but I think he showed me a lot today with his
Well,
intensity.
bro, you came out the second ever episode of the show
On the
killing
real.
Cole Kmet, like killing that man,
Bro, that mark
He
too
turned the
big not
corner,
to get no touchdowns, bro. Now the Arnold Schwarzenegger little son, he better get in that
He
end
talking
zone,
about
bro.
little son.
That's crazy, bro. That's
Man.
funny, but accurate.
I don't know,
Accurate
man. I
as well.
think it was still pretty the same for me, man. I think today was more just a overall team effort, in my opinion. It was just like it wasn't nobody that like overshadowed somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like we got some glimpse of Velus. We seen Cole
There you go.
Kmet. We see Justin Fields make some good decisions. Tevin Jenkins made improvements. So I think it was just overall good team.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Performance. I wouldn't say nobody really popped off the screen, but shout out to Jack Sanborn, bro. Shout out to Jack
Yeah.
Sanborn.
Listen,
Shout out to
I like
Jack.
Jack Sanborn
like
is
bro.
the truth, bro.
I like
That
bro.
I'm gonna pull that clip from that 50 Cent song where he starts off like, you know, you're my favorite white boy, right? And that's what I say every time we talk about Jack Sanborn, because that boy, listen, he needs to be. If they cut Sanborn, we riot, bro. Like, don't
we
cut
got
him,
to, bro.
Bro,
Like,
we
I'm
need
the boy,
him.
bro.
I'm tweeting bears for like a week straight.
Hold on, y'all. Roquan said he got something to say. Hey, oh man, that is hilarious. Hey, listen, the fact that Roquan Smith and David Kaplan be coming through and showing us some love, fam. Listen,
Yeah,
shout out to
baby,
David
what up,
Kaplan,
gang?
bro. Hey,
Okay,
man, that's
what up?
hilarious.
Y'all
man.
crazy.
For real though. Y'all know
Hey,
what
for
time
sure.
it is.
Coulter. Hey,
Yeah.
Eberflus, you bogus for taking that catch from that young kid too from the sidelines. You should have threw your challenge flag out there, bro. That
You
was a
gonna let
catch, a hell of a catch
game
too, bro.
play out, man. Come on now.
Yeah.
No, Joe, in the first half, bro, it was
No,
like,
I'm saying he let the clock run down. They got a delayed game. I'm like, oh, my boy finna throw the flag. That boy ain't throw no flag, man.
yeah, let dude shine, man. Eberflus like, hell no, we trying to get this game over with.
Not
I don't
impressed.
get no
You should have
fuck.
caught it with your hands.
He said you should have caught it with your hand.
That's what stood out to me. The fact they kept throwing these dang passes in the fourth quarter with 4 minutes left and made the game go another 30 minutes. This game should have been over with an hour before it was. Like, y'all, come on, man. What y'all trying to do out here, bro? This preseason, this game too.
Come
man.
on, bro.
Come on, fam. Come on, fam.
For real. You know what I'm
Y'all
saying?
tripping, bro. Y'all tripping overall. But yeah, I mean, if y'all got nothing else, man, let's go to some of the comments before we go, because I know we missed some. Let's see what else we got.
Let's see what we got.
Yes, sir.
What's up with the guys?
What's this? Orlovsky talking about how his Lions were 4-0 in the preseason, then went 0-16.
Bro,
Listen,
don't ever bring
we
our
don't
name
listen
up
to
with
O,
the
bro.
like don't.
Hey, Dan, is that the year you ran out the back of the end zone? Fucking idiot.
I forgot about that.
Dumbass.
The offense is definitely going to use the tight end a lot, especially off the play action. If we run the ball the way we did tonight all year, we're going to be in good shape. That's from Mike Nice. Like, I agree. And keep in mind, we haven't seen Monty out there, right? So, like, the Monty being in the running game and having Kmet play in the way that we know Cole Kmet can play, that's going to completely change the dynamic of the offense. Not just a little bit. We talking about a whole different dynamic in that offense with that. We ain't got to see Byron Pringle any at all either. Like,
damn, don't even know what
while
he
people are trying to judge the Chicago Bears offense so far, while it is fair to judge the offensive line, let's pump our brakes a little bit on the play calls and things like that, because we are missing some key weapons that we just haven't seen very much of, or any of in some cases, because, hey, listen, man, it's preseason. And I don't know how much we're going to see from them in preseason game 3 either, to be honest with you.
Yeah, man.
I'd be surprised. They'd be like, yeah, we're gonna run them a quarter. What? You just gave them 6 to 10 plays in the second game? Yeah, I'd be shocked. No
They gotta
starters
get
tonight,
David
though.
in, though. He gotta play, bro. He ain't played none,
I
bro.
say
He just
my
go
man's
in the
be good to
season
go.
and just
I
go
mean,
I
draft.
say he good to
do you
go.
really think he need
Keep
like
him
what's he going to
fresh.
really get out of the preseason? Yeah, I mean, what's he really going to get out of the preseason?
Get revved up. I don't like
Bro,
just jumping into it, like
this is
being
David
trapped.
Montgomery, bro. Like I think he's going to be fine, bro. I really do think.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Okay.
Man. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not worried about it per se. It'd be different if this was like his first, second year, or something like that. Like we know what Montgomery brings when he's fully healthy, and it seems like he's fully healthy. And the key thing is, let's keep it that way before we start the season. Let's not even risk it. So
Facts,
you know,
for real,
bro.
facts.
So,
bro.
That's why I
Yeah,
wasn't mad
man.
at the 6 to 10 snaps, bro. Let him run a series, sit y'all ass down, for real.
Yeah, bro. It's funny because that was I thought it was gonna be 1 or 2 series. It was literally 1 series. They got all their plays, and they're like, "Hey, man, listen, don't even worry about it. We done with you."
I was actually pretty happy about that, to be honest. To see them drive down and at least put points on the board, that was good for me.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, let's see what else we got. Had the blocker not been in Jones's way on that kick return, that was tied to the house 100%. Oh yeah, for sure. Like,
Definitely.
yeah,
That was
Come on,
the
man,
crib.
you
He
too
bumped
slow.
into the man. Like he was looking. The man was looking at the
Can you
at the
stiff arm your
screen,
own
bro.
person? He should have stiff armed him down from the back. Like, just get out the way.
Out the way.
Hey, that would have been the laugh of the week of practice right there.
And you know what surprised me? Velus Jones big, bro. He big.
Oh yeah.
He
He's
got
6
some
foot,
weight on him,
3
bro.
tall. Yeah, he's not a little guy at all. I know we got a lot of we got 5'10" wide receivers out there that's so good, but yeah, Velus Jones is legit 6 foot 200 pounds. So listen,
Yeah,
he's
bro.
fast and he got some size on him. So
Yes, sir.
But to that question, Damon asked this: what wide receiver impressed the most tonight catching?
Catching. I'll say Newsome was pretty good. I like that long post that he called. I'm gonna go with Newsome. He called a nice nice post up the middle, and he took a big hit. He got up and he flexed on him. I'm gonna go with Newsome.
Okay. What you got?
Yeah, it was definitely. I probably picked the same person because it was just more of a splash play for me. I wanted to see more Velus because I picked him, but you know, I just settled for the Newsome pick. It wasn't, nothing too crazy tonight.
Yeah,
just for me.
Yeah, it wasn't anything too crazy. Yeah, I mean, the Newsome he probably had the best reception today. He only had one for 14 yards, but overall, somebody who Webster.
Yeah,
Webster was good.
Somebody just said that in the comments. Yeah,
Webster played pretty dang good too. So, listen, this is why we're not saying that we're not going to be anything on this, but I think add them along, and as the offense come as well as a whole, they're going to be better than what people are giving them credit for.
I'm
Definitely,
you, bro. All we heard all week is the worst. It was the worst offensive line, the worst receiving core, the worst. 31st in this, 32nd in that. So just get ready, bro, because the short's gonna be coming, y'all. The short's gonna.
Let
be
me
coming,
tell somebody
y'all.
something though, because he think we ain't paying attention and he think we ain't watching. EQ, you gonna do something on the field, bro? You think we ain't watching you, bro? It's like he ain't even on the field.
Listen. EQ said, "Listen, man, you ain't got to see. You not gonna see me until game one, and then all that. I'm gonna quiet all that up. I think EQ. Listen, I think this offense as a whole is going to be considerably better than what we think early on, right? I think that I really have the feeling that Getsy's just like, hey man, play it safe, don't get hurt, make your catches, come down with the ball, take the hit, don't try to do too much out there." But I think once the regular games start, I think we're gonna see a little bit different intensity level from players like EQ for sure.
I hope so.
For sure.
I hope so.
Sure.
Hey, we lost Adams too, man. Adams, he had a little shoulder injury. I hope he's okay too.
Man. Get well, my boy. Get well, because he popped dude too.
He hurt his damn self popping.
This defense is going to catch some bodies.
Yes,
this season, man.
Bro.
Yes,
they hitting like this in preseason. Come on, fam.
Yes, sir.
Look how many injured Seattle Seahawks it was, bro.
I mean, hey, bro, like everybody broke a GI Joe from time to time. Like they not
for real, goddamn.
Hell no.
You remember when they used to have the G.I. Joes that the arm really owned by rubber bands in there, and you used to be able to pop the arm off into the rubber band and fix it? Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. I don't want to see nobody get hurt, but I'm just saying, man. Listen, for people to say that the Bears are going to be the worst team in the league, man. Listen,
that's awful.
The Seahawks are right there.
Yeah,
right?
They right there, bro. They awful, bro. They got at least 3 penalties per draft, bro. More penalties than plays. That's crazy.
Don in the building.
My boy, what up?
Together, hit different. What y'all think of Tevin at right guard? We talked about the component. We all pretty happy Jenkins in this game for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely, definitely.
Jake Capone, my guy, he hit different.
Did Kyrus Tonga play this game at all?
Man, he was out there.
He was out there.
He had on his invisible
There's
suit.
no way that a human that big should not make the fact. I should never have to ask if Kyrus Tonga played in the game. You should just know.
He was
That's the crazy part.
How can that would be like the hawk walking in your house and you not knowing that he was in the house? Like, how can a human body that big not make any type of noise at all, bro? Like, he didn't do anything.
He ain't do nothing. Nothing.
He that one family member that come to the party that's in the backyard and sit in the living room. Stupid ass.
Yo, that's crazy as hell.
Come on, man. He too damn big to not be visible.
He was getting double teamed most of the half, huh? That's what Mike Davis said.
Is that what somebody said? Let's see. Mike said he was getting double teamed most of the half. I mean, that makes sense. You that big. You should. They have to put 2 people on you right now because
he did his job.
You can stack 3 Bobbies and it's still not as big as one.
You already know. You goddamn. Come on now.
Oh man, that's hilarious, man. But all right, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. Let's go ahead and end this, man. Any last thoughts? Anything before we go, man? If it is, get them in there. If you got any last questions, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to close this down. Let's go ahead and put Roquan Smith on the screen while you guys go ahead and get your Let's go ahead and wait that out.
Hey, give me my money. We Uber here.
Roquan Smith keying it up, man. That's
you feel
exactly what that look.
Damn, that's crazy.
That is funny, bro.
You know my damn.
Listen,
ridiculous.
Man. Come on, Roquan, sign the goddamn contract, mom.
For real, man.
Sign the contract, bro.
You tweaking hard as hell, man. That'll make us
get you an agent or something. Goddamn.
That's it, man. Bobby, go ahead and send us home, brother.
Yeah, man.
Man, y'all already know though. It's Shy Bears podcast. I'm tweaking. It's Chicago Bears Central, goddamn. But at Shy Bulls podcast, you can catch me in goddamn. It's late night. We tired. I'm young, old, and they old. So y'all got it all here. And then go ahead and check out my boy Haize at CEO Haize on all social media platforms. Y'all know we coming with the smoke. Get ready, because the regular season right around the corner, goddamn.
Exactly. You thought this was live. Wait till the regular season post games. Man, we didn't do a halftime hangout today because listen, it's one thing I learned from us doing. I don't think that we should be doing no halftime shows during preseason because people don't care.
No, they don't care.
We'll get it back going during the regular season, man. But that is it for today, man. We'll see you lovely people on Sunday when we all back together, man. But that is it, y'all. Peace.